just got finished watching the Mayweather-Canelo weigh-in. And I have to say right off the bat, Canelo looked terrible. He looked terrible. He looked drained. His face was gaunt. His cheeks were sunken in. He looked stressed out from making the weight. He looked ready to collapse. I mean, he was so weak he couldn't even stand while Mayweather was weighing in. He had to take a seat. To me, Canelo looked terrible. He looked terrible. His whole body language and demeanor, he just looked stressed out and gaunt and weak. He wasn't animated. He wasn't lively. There was nothing. There was no glow to him. He just looked like a dead man walking. And in contrast, Floyd was full of life. He was energetic, but Canelo, oh my God, I didn't expect Canelo to look that bad. I have to be honest. I did not expect Canelo to look that bad. He looked terrible to me. He looked terrible. And obviously I got a Facebook group, Hatman Boxing. Make sure you join that. That's got, a few, I don't know how many members it's got now, like 400, 500 members, something like that. And pretty much everyone is agreeing. They're saying Canelo looked terrible at the weigh-in. My days, he looks weak and gaunt and I don't know. But will he be able to recover in the next 24 hours? Boy, I doubt it. Now, a lot of people have been picking Floyd to win by stoppage in this fight. And up until now, I've been saying that that's ridiculous. But seeing the way that he looked at the weigh-in, as weak as he looked, you know what? I might have to change my prediction and pick Floyd by stoppage as well. Canelo looked terrible. He looked like De La Hoya at the Pacquiao weigh-in. Oh, I'm shocked by how bad he looked. So shout out to Dwyer, because Dwyer was saying all along that Canelo's weight is gonna be a big issue in this fight. I didn't think Canelo's weight would be that much of an issue. 2 pounds, even though he's losing a lot of weight to get down to 154 anyway, an extra 2 pounds, I didn't think it would be that much of an issue, to be honest. All right, but seeing him at the weigh-in, wow, man, he looked dreadful. And I think Floyd winning by stoppage after seeing that is a distinct possibility. Canelo looked terrible, and he looked so bad. I can't imagine that he can recover in 24 hours. I mean, they said he was on weight yesterday. So he's kept his weight down this long for several days. Terrible. But anyway, leave your comments in the comment section below. How do you feel he looked at the weigh-in? But to me, he looked like a dead man walking, man. But hey, no sympathy for Canelo. No sympathy, all right? He wants to fight at 154. He wants to fight at light middleweight because he can take advantage of smaller men, basically. Sounds gay, but you know what I'm talking about. He wants to have a physical strength advantage over smaller fighters, so that's why he fights at 154. And he asked for the Mayweather fight. He was willing to fight at 152. So if he's drained, it's his own damn fault. Yeah, he should go up to middleweight and fight people his own size. Because, be careful what you ask for. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. He's asked for the Mayweather fight. He's willing to take it at his catch weight. He looks drained as hell to me, but he asked for it, man. You know what I mean? He's the one that wanted this fight, so it is what it is. Canelo's got no one to blame but himself. But yeah, man, drop your comments in the comment section below. This is Hatman. I'm out. And oh yeah, I will also be doing a reaction to actually no, let me just do it in the one vid. Danny Garcia and Lucas Matthysse weigh-in. Both guys made weight. Danny Garcia was half a pound over on his first trip to the scales. Came off the scales, went right back on, and he was, 140 or whatever. Yeah, I thought that Matthysse looked very calm. Garcia again. All this week, Garcia has looked a little bit agitated. All right, he's looked a little bit agitated, but that might serve him well. That might serve him well. Matthysse, on the other hand, looks cool, calm, and collected. Absolutely icy cool. Icy cold. He don't look like there's any emotion. Don't look nervous or anything like that. Just absolutely cool, calm, and collected. Whereas Garcia looked agitated, right? But he might need to be agitated. He might need to have his wits about him more in this fight than he has in previous fights. But when you get one guy who's as edgy as Garcia seems and another guy who's as relaxed as Matthysse seems, that to me is a recipe for an early KO. Yeah, that's a recipe for an early KO. Either Garcia's going to get jittery in the fight and make a mistake early on, and a cool and relaxed Matthysse is going to take advantage and knock him out. Or it's possible that Matthysse is a little bit too relaxed. And because Danny's got that, nervous energy, he's even sharper than normal. And Matthysse may get complacent, a bit too relaxed, and Danny might catch him with something. So interesting. But the way they looked, just looking at the body language and stuff like that, I think the Matthysse Garcia fight looks like it is shaping up like it could be an early KO within the first 5 rounds. But anyway, yeah, hit me up in the comments. How do you feel about this weigh-in? This is Hatman. I'm out.